Good afternoon. Please be seated. I am Dr. Ron Benedict, and I have the honor of serving as the Senior Associate Dean for Medical Education at the Keck School of Medicine of USC. On behalf of the Vice Dean for Medical Education, Dr. Donna Elliott, it is my privilege to welcome family members, friends, and colleagues to the white coat ceremony for the class of 2027. Dr. Elliott is unable to join us today, but she sends her regards and congratulations to you all. Our role as faculty is to demonstrate for students that the fundamental basis of medicine exists in the healing relationship, the relationship between a physician and their patient. Independent of all other pressures we face, respect for this relationship and commitment to the ideals of our profession are essentials of medicine. We are assembled here today to officially welcome our first-year students to the practice of medicine. At this time, I would like to introduce the Keck School of Medicine leadership, medical education associate and assistant deans, and faculty who are present today as members of the platform party. Colleagues, please stand briefly as your name is called. Audience, please hold your applause until all members of the platform party have been introduced. Associate Dean for Admissions, Dr. Raquel Arias. Follow the rules. Associate Dean for Diversity and Inclusion, Dr. Joyce Ritchie. Associate Dean for Student Affairs, Dr. Tanisha Price Johnson. Assistant Dean for Curriculum, Dr. Kevin Nash. Assistant Dean for Career Advising, Dr. Stephanie Zia. Assistant Dean for Student Development, Dr. Raina Nash. Vice Chair and Assistant Dean for Medical Education, Dr. Kathy. Vice Chair for Medical Education and Assistant Dean for Research and Scholarship, Dr. Chachi Fung. And Course Director, Health Justice and Systems of Care, Dr. Ronan Hallowell. Thank you, colleagues, for joining us today. It is with great pleasure that I now introduce Dr. Carolyn Meltzer, Dean of the Keck School of Medicine of USC and the John and May Hubel Dean's Chair in Medicine. Dr. Meltzer is an expert in neuroradiology and nuclear medicine and is well known for her role in evaluating and translating novel technologies, such as the first human combined PET-CT scanner and the application of AI to medical images. Her NIH-funded research has focused on the brain's structure and function during normal aging, dementia, Alzheimer's disease, and psychiatric disorders later in life. Dr. Meltzer has received numerous recognitions for her work, including election as a Fellow of the American Association for the Advancement of Science, the Distinguished Service Award from the American Medical Association, and Gold Medal Award from the American College of Radiology. She is a lifelong champion of medical education, faculty advancement, diversity, equity, inclusion, and social justice. Additionally, she serves on the Council of Deans Administrative Board for the Association of American Medical Colleges. We are grateful to have Dean Meltzer lead the Keck School of Medicine. She is a remarkable role model and seeks to drive and accelerate the impact of the school on our nation and to address complex problems in healthcare through innovation in education and training, clinical care, and research. Dr. Meltzer, I present to you the class of 2027.
Thank you, Dr. Barry. It is indeed my honor to serve as Dean of the Keck School of Medicine, and I'm already beaming with pride looking at our class of 2027. Today is a day for celebrating everything you have accomplished so far and looking forward to what comes next. The white coat symbolizes knowledge, professionalism, and humanism, by which I mean our connection to some of the most profound human experiences in life. I remember the first time I put on a white coat, I was a little bit overwhelmed. I recall feeling a deep sense of both honor and responsibility that go along with being a healthcare professional. We must always bring our best selves to those we serve, whether in the clinic, at the bedside, or in the streets of Los Angeles. We must strive to conduct ourselves with integrity, humility, and empathy. With this weighty pledge comes enormous fulfillment and lifelong purpose. Our work is about healing, but it's also about bearing witness. It's about engaging with every single patient with a sense of compassion and understanding, putting ourselves in that person's shoes. Indeed, we learn and grow from every encounter. The patient that had a most profound impact on me in my early career was a young man I'll refer to as Mr. Smith. I was an intern at a community hospital in Baltimore in the early days of the HIV/AIDS pandemic. And this hospital had an inpatient drug addiction rehabilitation unit. Mr. Smith was assigned as my patient. Over the many weeks I spent in the unit, I saw him nearly every day and would check on him when I was on overnight hospital call. Upon admission, Mr. Smith was found to be HIV positive, likely due to his use of shared needles. And I had to break this frightening news to him. Mr. Smith drew hope from his resolution to get himself clean and to return home to his wife. Yet he repeatedly told me he didn't have the courage to tell her of his HIV diagnosis. He and I talked for long periods about how he must try for her own health protection. In the end, Mr. Smith felt he just couldn't do it. He was ashamed. This presented an agonizing ethical and human dilemma for me. At first, I couldn't understand why the person I had cared for and grown so fond of would endanger his family. Yet my obligation morally and legally was to my patient, and I had to honor and respect him no matter what. I learned to release myself from judgment and understand the many challenges that he had faced. I don't know what happened after Mr. Smith was released, but fervently hope that my encouragement on his last hospital day gave him the strength he needed to go forward. I think about him often. You too will face moral and ethical challenges, and you will learn more from your patients than any of your professors could teach you. Yet those educators are going to prepare you well, and well for those moments that will test you. I'm confident that each and every one of you is ready for this monumental step forward. And we're so proud of your commitment and your achievements to date. The Keck School of Medicine is a special place to train and work. Not that I am biased, but I know it is. But it's not always easy. You're going to be very well trained when you come out, and you see the dedication in the eyes of our medical education team. Here we care for patients who suffer from some of the most complex medical conditions. That's why they're here. But we also embrace a holistic and evidence-based approach to health and healing. We take seriously the environmental, societal, and biological variables that contribute to health and to health injustice. I joined the Keck School of Medicine last year, and already it's been an amazing experience. I came here because I wanted to be part of a community that continuously strives to change lives for the better, whether directly through patient care or indirectly through groundbreaking research, leading to earlier disease detection and therapies. I came here to work with KSOM's amazing students. Los Angeles and the world both await your leadership and your skills as doctors. I have no doubt that you will have a tremendous impact in partnership with the communities you serve going forward. And you had a taste of that this week. Take some time to celebrate and to look forward to this next phase of your education. And never forget, when it comes to medicine, the learning is lifelong. Stay curious. And remember never to take the honor of serving as a health professional for granted. Elizabeth Blackwell, the first woman in America to earn a medical degree, said, "It's not easy to be a pioneer, but oh, it is fascinating. I would not trade one moment, even the worst moment, for all of the riches in the world. I could not be prouder of our students who will be pioneers in developing new ways of promoting health wherever their lives and careers take them, and wish to thank the many, many colleagues who will contribute to your learning and to your families here as well. Congratulations on reaching this milestone, and we will be with you every step of the way. Heal on.
Thank you, Dr. Meltzer. Our keynote speaker for today's ceremony is Dr. Jeffrey Canseco. Dr. Canseco did his undergraduate work at UCLA, received a master's degree in physiology from Georgetown University, and went on to earn his MD degree from the Georgetown University School of Medicine. To our good fortune, he came to the University of Southern California to complete his residency in internal medicine, and he was recruited to join the faculty of the USC Department of Medicine as a hospital medicine physician and clinician educator. Dr. Canseco has served many roles in medical education at the Keck School and is currently the director of the required internal medicine clerkship. He has received a truly remarkable number of awards over the years for his outstanding contributions to medical student and resident education. He is with us today by vote of the class of 2023, who selected Dr. Canseco to receive the Leonard Toe Humanism in Medicine Award presented by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation, and to deliver this address. The award was established to recognize graduating medical students and faculty members who are exemplars of humanism in the care of patients. Only one Keck faculty physician is so honored with this award each year, and it speaks volumes that Dr. Canseco is among the very few faculty at Keck who have received this honor more than once. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Dr. Jeffrey Canseco.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is like a day of appreciation. Thank you, Dr. Benery. I appreciate those words. Dr. Benery is my program director when I came to residency here. So it's thanks to him that I'm here. And he's basically been my boss since I've been here. So I gotta thank him. Now, I appreciate the faculty for being here. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you guys. I appreciate the family and friends and loved ones that are here for all the support that you've given them. I think they deserve a round of applause. You got more support and help that you have to give them, so just be ready. And of course, I appreciate you, the students of Keck. You know, you're starting medical school and you probably got this introduction that with every lecture you get, there's objectives. And so this is like a lecture. So what's the objective? My objectives for you is this day is about you. And I'll get to that, okay? It's kind of funny. A couple of days ago, I was in a meeting with Dr. Elliott, who's not here, but she asked me very nicely, like, how is that speech going, Jeff? And I turned to her and I go, it's going. And then I don't know, out of desperation, I told her that. I turned to my son the other day, who's 11 years old, and I was like, hey, I need some help. And I told Dean Elliott that I asked him for some help, and he turned to me and was like, hey, Dad, I got it. And he ran to his room and he pulled out this like notebook, and it was like a bunch of dad jokes. He spent all summer writing, and like he like opened it up and I looked in it, and there's like all these jokes, and there's like crossing out and circles and rewording things, and there's like stars by some of them. And he flips through it and he points to one, and he's like, this is my best joke, Dad. This is my 5-star joke. And I'm like, okay. And I look at it and I look at him. I look at my son, his big eyes at me, and I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, Dad, you got to use this joke. And I looked at my son, and I know how hard he's worked on this, right? And I know how hard he's worked through his life to get to where he's at. And I just, I wanted to give him the chance. And he was like, Dad, please use my joke. And just like all of you, family and friends, who've like looked at these amazing students and how hard they work to get here, you want to see them do well. You want to see them put on that white coat and do great things. So, I looked at my son and I'm like, okay, you worked hard on this. I'll do this for you, right? I'll support you like you're supporting these students, like we'll support you. And so just bear with me, okay? I wrote it down. I don't know why, but what is the favorite food of ninja lambs? Wait for it. Karate chops. Okay, wait. Wow. Thank you for laughing, but don't. It's a horrible joke, right? It's awful. It's horrendous. I turned to my son and I'm like, you sure? And I was trying to give him advice. And he's like, no, Dad. And I tried to change it for him. I was like, no, Dad, this is the joke. You either use it as it is or don't use it at all. And again, just like all the hard work you put in, you're here, we want to see you do good things. I was like, okay, I'll try for you. I'll try for you, Tyler. And so I stand by the joke, but thank you very much. And I can tell them that you actually appreciated it. So that's great. But remember, this day is about you. And I'll get to that. Great days, right? August 4th, 2023. You guys will remember there are amazing days in our lives. For me, like around the corner, April 15th, the year was 2009. That's when I got married. I have a beautiful wife. She's my rock. She's my hero. That's a story for another day. And then my jokester son, October 14th, 2011. That's when he was born. Great days like this, momentous occasions that you will take a lot of pictures at and remember forever, hopefully. Then there are other days. There are other days on this spectrum, right? November 15th, 2013. It's one of the worst days of my life. I'm an internal medicine physician here. Part of my clinical duties is I supervise our training clinic. It's right across the street. November 15th, 2013 was a Friday afternoon. It was a little bit after 6. The residents were finishing up their notes. The nurses were trying to get everything put away. It was Friday, weekend, hooray. And I was just sticking around just to help shore up any loose ends. I was looking forward to my weekend. And about to go home and I get this phone call. Just like right over there. And it was Dr. Gary Feldman. Dr. Gary Feldman is a pediatric developmental doctor out of Long Beach Memorial. A few weeks earlier, my wife and I had some questions, some concerns about our little boy. We had a great pediatric physician, Emily Hsu. Super caring, very understanding. She heard us. She listened to us. She got us to Dr. Feldman. Dr. Feldman ran some tests on my son. And 6:30 on a Friday, he should be home, having dinner with his family, putting his feet up, enjoying his afternoon and his weekend. But he spent that time to call me. He wanted to catch me before the weekend. The test results came back in, he was putting it all together, and he wanted to go over with me. Son was young, but he said there was definite signs of developmental delay. My son was young, but there's definitely signs of autism. Dr. Feldman was extremely professional. He was very calm. He answered all my questions. He was very supportive. He tried to help me understand the emotions I was going through. He gave me instructions on what was the next step. And most importantly, he was reassuring. I mentioned my wife. She's a surgical oncologist. I'm an internal medicine doctor. I've been here a minute. I've been trained by the best, Dr. Bennery. I've seen a few things. My wife's seen a few things. Done a lot. But at that moment, nothing. We were scared. My wife, myself, my son, met with Dr. Feldman several times. And he gave us a plan. It was like hours of therapy, turned into days of therapy, turned to weeks of therapy, turned to years of therapy. My son did well. He fell back a little bit, did better. He didn't really speak until he was about 7-ish. But there was Dr. Feldman. There was Dr. Shu, always by our side. We moved to LA because my wife had a fellowship out here, up in LA. And then we met Dr. Carolina Pena Ricardo, amazing developmental doctor. We just saw her last Thursday. My wife, myself, and my son. She was very professional. She was very calm. She answered all our questions. She answered my son's questions. She's very supportive. She gave us a plan, and she's very reassuring. My son is better. He's graduated from many of his therapies. He's what they called mainstreamed for the last couple of years. He understands who he is. He knows he has autism. He knows the things he needs to work on. And we love him. But that was due in large part to Dr. Shu, Dr. Feldman, Dr. Pena Ricardo. I know a lot of doctors. These are great doctors out here. My wife's a doctor, right? But those 3 doctors are going to always have a special place in my heart, my family's heart, my son's heart. This day is about you, and I'll get to that. Medical school is hard, right? I know it's hard to get into medical school because I know how Dr. Artis chooses you. And then, you come here and then we say like, I did all these things. And we go, what's the hardest thing you did? And I did X. And then you're like, well, do that times 3. And then we're like, what? That's what you're going to face. And you're going to look at yourself like, why am I up at 2 o'clock in the morning studying? Why am I waking up at 4:30 to get to the hospital? Why is my to-do list like a mile long? And sometimes it is maybe thankless. Maybe sometimes you're looking, where's the appreciation? But first, that's why you have each other in this class, okay? Second, like I mentioned earlier, that's why you have your family and friends here in this crazy hot weather sitting for you. And that's why you have us, the faculty and staff, okay? I as mentioned, I graduated from Georgetown, and I love my med school, right? I totally love my med school. Like I dress my kids in Georgetown gear. My wife hates it, but so be it. But every time I interview someone for here, they ask me, like what's really special about Keck? And the first thing that comes to my mind is community. Because we're all very compassionate and we're willing to help each other out. And that translates to how we practice medicine. Remember, this day is about you. So I know there might be those times where you're like, where is the thanks? And so let me start you out. Let me get you a foot up, all right? So I want to thank you. I don't want to thank you as this ambassador who's welcoming you to Keck, but I will. I'll welcome you all. I don't want to thank you as a future lecturer. Just stay awake in my lectures, okay? Don't fall asleep. I don't want to thank you as a future attending, but I do look forward to having you work with me on service. I don't even want to thank you as a future colleague. I really look forward to that day of graduation. I can tell you, graduation is awesome. I want to thank you as a father. I want to thank you as a scared father who looked at my son at 4 years old and didn't know where tomorrow would be. I want to thank you because there was Dr. Shu, Dr. Feldman, and Dr. Pena Ricardo who helped me, helped my son. And now I can look at my son, who's 11 years old. I can look into his eyes and he can tell me his fears, his anxieties. He could tell me his wishes and his goals. And I could see his future like unfold before me, even if it's silly jokes. I want to thank you because there's people like those great physicians who took the step that you're taking right now to put the time and the effort, may it be thankless or less appreciated, that they become outstanding physicians and more amazing people who are compassionate enough to help me, my family, and my son. So I want you to remember that through those nights, those long nights, studying or being at the hospital or wondering why you're doing this, there are people out there. There's a little boy named Tyler who will forever remember you because of the things you do starting today. You might not know it, you might not see it, you might not hear it immediately, but I thank you for being that person, for being here today to take that first step. You all accomplished great things, and I look forward to the amazing things that you'll do here today. So I thank you as a very happy father with a very happy boy. Today's about you. Welcome you to the Keck School of Medicine of USC. Fight on.
That is definitely hard to follow. I'm trying to get choked up here. Goodness. So thank you, Dr. Canseco. Good evening. My name is Dr. Tanisha Price Johnson, and I am honored to serve as Associate Dean for Student Affairs. At Keck, we have long recognized the importance of the doctor-patient relationship. Our students begin to have contact with patients from the very beginning of their first day. Throughout our Introduction to Clinical Medicine course, and patient care is a cornerstone of our institution. Our conducting a white coat ceremony today reflects an ethic at our school that spans more than 100 years. As we continue this tradition at the University of Southern California, I would like to summarize the origins of this event. The first ceremony of this type took place in 1993 in New York at the Columbia College of Physicians and Surgeons. This ceremony was founded with support from the Arnold P. Gold Foundation to foster professionalism and humanism and to place renewed emphasis on the doctor-patient relationship. Shortly thereafter, medical schools across the country adopted similar ceremonies. It is helpful to reflect on this historical ceremony in times like the present, when medicine faces ongoing challenges and change. It is an exciting time to be a physician, and each year the best young people our nation produces choose to attend medical school to dedicate themselves to the service of others and to support and preserve the profession's ideals. We have now reached the point in today's ceremony where we celebrate our students' entry into the profession of medicine. Dr. Raquel Arias, Associate Dean for Admissions, will present the class of 2027. Joining me in coding the students is Dr. Ron Benery, Senior Associate Dean for Medical Education, and finally, Dean Meltzer will congratulate and receive each student for a photograph before returning to their seat. I would like to ask the first row of students to rise, proceed to your left and up the steps to be coded. The following rows will continue in the same manner.
All right, everybody. There are more than 20 languages spoken in this first year class, and I only speak 2. So if I mess up a little bit, just remember we still have 4 years to get it right. All right. Maya Serene Abuzara. Zoe Agel. Caitlin Shenwen Eng. Christopher Anisi. Luis Alberto Arrioja. Justin Nicholas Azarian. Kiju Lee Bay. Rachel Bai. Rocky Banerjee. Mihir Baya. Christina Catherine Bedrosian. Christine Isabella Bent. Christina Rose Bonaparte. Casey Andrew Bonzel. Milan Eileen Brooks. Raymond Tom Bowie. Sarah Nu An Bowie. Chloe Marie Castañeda. David Cho. Catherine Chow. Karina Isabel Collins. Alyssa Suzanne Costello. Sindhu Dagupati. Noah Danesh. Vivian Bikvan Dang. Priyanka Deshmukh. Mariam May Diallo. Catherine Ton Tao Do. Michelle Dong. Thomas Joseph Drake. Catherine Elizabeth Lou Dugan. Alex Koi Kwang Duong. Maya Liliana Duran. Noah David Eberly. Jonathan Isaac Eni. Ugochi Amarachukwu Eme. Jennifer Ann Farron. Trinity Samaj Foley. Lauren Ford. Jordan Olivia Gasho. Yeager George. Rafael Rafik Gevorkian. Erica Marielle Gillespie. Karen Gonzalez. Natalie Jacinth Maria Gray. Noah Benjamin Green. Rafael Guizar el Tercero, the third. Paul Niemer Hage. Oh, that could have been Haj. Ruth Admasu Hailu. Lily Catherine Helmuth Malone. Maria Isabel Hernandez. Ashley Yobeth Hernandez Gutierrez. Eric Alejandro Hernandez Romero. Alexander Tu Hong. Danielle Hee Jong Hong. Brandon Yin Fong Shao. Chester Hai Dong Hui. Lucas Aslam Louis Homayan. Shayan Hussein. Brian Quinn. Noura Ismail Mohammed. Sumanth Iyer. Akanksha Jain. Juan Juarez. Catherine Isabella Julian. Prachi Calais. Julius Yusuf Katula. Alexander Kessler. Nairi Kachikian. Asha Khanna. Alexia Kim. Chris Chulfung Kim. Gina Kim. Kelly June Kim. Simon Kim. Susan Helen Kishi. Natalie Margaret Kistler. Autumn Kleinman. Biba Kodansha. Michelle Ko. Pranavi Naga Kola. Josh Matthew Koo. Keshav Ja Kumar. Nikhilesh Gautam Kumar. Talia Rachel Kurzrock. Hey Yern Lam. Vincent Andrew Lam. Eliezer Lasry. Brennan Woo-Suk Lee. Christina Lauren Lee. Sean Lee. Albert Huai Lee. Amana Renee Liddell. Angelina Elise Lim. Audrey Lim. Rosie Elizabeth Linkus. Kevin Gentle Liu. Ashley Cynthia Lopez. Marissa Lule. Ivan Youngkun Lu. Fernando Marquez. Jorge Alejandro Mata. Kara Nicole McBurnett. David Gilmore McCavitz. Sam Joseph Melamed. Angelica Maria Mendez. Chelsea Moon. Ashley Mulakaluri. Alec Francisco Perez Muro. Elliot Cole Myung. Brianna Abeni Nanton. Hannah Margaret Nash. Deba Nayeri. Stephanie Nguyen. Joshua Shuren Ni. Michelle Ifeyinwa Naji. Where are we? Oh, where? Where are we? I lost her. Where am I? Am I here? Why? And I know you because you're right. Oh, what am I doing there? Okay, thank you. Go back to your spot. Ryan Odu. Jadisala Alexis Olurin. Oh, see, I'm telling you, we're all gonna mess up. You're all get with me. There you are. What? Okay. Nama Beverly Ogele. Now we are. And now for real, Jadisala Alexis Oloren. Sharon Ontiveros. Jade Sarah Owens. Ronnie Paige Harley. Tomaya Pamplin. Jacob Pan. Jane Park. Avi Patel. Amira Patel Patrawala. Miranda Perez. Nathan Sterling Phillips. Jonah David Phipps. Ajay Narayan Prasad. Apurva Akailash Prasad. Chelsea Charlene Prudent. Robert John Rad. Davika Rajan. Lauren Taylor Raymond. Sebastian Peter Rohrer. Sophia Kim Romano. Caroline Elaine Rosanki. Samantha Haley Rosen. Jeremy Joseph Rosenbaum. Brian Charger Ross. Neha Sahota. Giovanni Salinas. Lauren Page Scampavia. Claire Buterain Schneider. Taylor Montana Selby. Alexander Serrano. Dejan Ratna Chakra. Make that shot. Ejun Shao. Roxana Sharifi. Alina Shen. Audrey Anlin Shi. Muskan Singh. Zachary Singh. Isabella Cerda Smith. Kevin Wang Sun. Ryan Sun. Yi Sun. Emily Nicole Tafoya. Brandon Tang. Catherine Tavasoli. Li Ya Tian. Metha Shruti Valarupali. Shefali Varma. Cristian Alejandro Vega. Manuel or Manuel Venegas III. Neha Diaz. Chris One. Gil Wang. Justin Lawrence Wang. William Wang. Jacob Tyler Wexler. Mona Yuzu Wong. Nicole Ariana Woodruff. Oh boy. Fabian wasn't so good. Sean Peter Wojtowicz. Jerry Wu. Linda Ling Wu. Jonathan Shui. Albert Yang. Lily Yang. Alexander Xinjiang Yao. Colin Jing Nung Yo. Chantel Yeshova. Ethan Yi. Angela Sung. William Zhang. Annie Zhang. And Justin Zhang.
I would now like to ask all students to please rise for the recitation of the Keck oath. Students, please refer to your program and repeat after me. I swear by whatsoever I hold most dear. That I will respect the scientific gains of the physicians in whose steps I walk. And gladly share with those who are to follow. I will remember that there is art to medicine as well as science. And that warmth, sympathy, and understanding may at times outweigh all else. I will not be ashamed to say I do not know. Nor will I fail to call in my colleagues. When the skill of others is needed for a patient's well-being. I will respect the privacy of my patients. For their problems are not for the world to know. I will prevent disease whenever I can. For prevention is preferable to cure. I will protect the environment which sustains us. In the knowledge that human health requires it. I will remember that I am a member of society. With obligations to my fellow human beings. And the community that extends beyond my pursuit of medicine. Now, if I keep this oath and break it not, may I enjoy honor in my life and art for all time. Congratulations. Before we conclude today's ceremony, I would like to take a moment to recognize the Keck Parents Association. Membership in the association is free and open to all family members of Keck medical students. The association provides opportunities for families to better understand the medical students' experiences in the classroom and in patient care and hospital settings. Benefits include Keck publications and invitations to special events. I strongly encourage you to join the Parents Association. It is a great way to learn more about the Keck School of Medicine and connect with other families. You can join today at the Parents Association table. Members of our Parents Association board will be available to take your contact information and answer your questions. We have reached the end of the white coat ceremony. I know this has been a momentous occasion for the students, family members, and friends who are here today. I want to thank you all for coming. Please join us for a reception immediately following the ceremony. Audience, please remain seated until the platform and the student recessional is complete. We hope you will have a wonderful evening, and thank you again for joining us today.